Oh god, I also forgot mine. So here's everyone's reminder. Go take your medication if you haven't taken it yet. Because I just remembered while I was sitting down to get ready for stream, and I got my little phone notification. I'm cooking. Food or art? Either is cool. Was that the resub notification from yesterday? Is that why? Or are you saying, oh fuck, because you forgot your meds too? That's okay if it is. I hope you're doing well. I am. Actually, wait, let me switch to art because I'm already drawing. There's no reason not to. Here we go. Tonight is, as Tuesdays tend to be, a work art night. We are going to be doing art for just various things that need to get done. One, we're going to be doing the line work for Junebug here. And two, we're going to be working on this thumbnail because the edit for this YouTube video should be done by this weekend. So hopefully, and that's the edited version. The full 8-hour VOD is available to watch if you want to see the entire thing on the VODs channel. What that was for too, if you weren't here for the stream, is basically for one of the Christmas events that we did, we had a crowd-controlled Minecraft day where I couldn't stop playing Minecraft until I successfully built a house, but everyone could do whatever they wanted to be, and I didn't know what controls people had over my world. I'm making chicken meatballs with orzo pasta and homemade Alfredo sauce. Ooh, that sounds like something my boyfriend would like, honestly. I'm like, this is gonna sound crazy, but there are like maybe 2 kinds of meat that I like, and chicken I'm so particular about. Like, I pretty much only like fried chicken, which is pretty bad, but like, you know, I like meat that's good for you. I guess chicken is good for you too. It's a pretty lean protein. But I like fish. Like I like fish, and I like chicken certain ways. The critter is an omnivore barely. I'm just passing the marker. I really like fish, that's the thing. I like anything that comes from the sea, and I kind of like land animals. Oh yeah. The adopts, also don't worry too much about the pronouns either. Forrest is so bad with that. Forrest will like see a character design and then just assign them pronouns, and I'm like, now honey, that's for the person that adopts the characters to decide. And he's like, I know, I just forget, because like in my mind I know who they are, and I was like, that's okay. All your characters are so amazing, thank you. I like giving myself time to cook with them. I try not to like force myself to finish them faster than I feel like they're ready. Like this character went through a lot of iterations before I was really happy with like the end result. And I think it paid off, like it really shows. This looks delightful, thank you. Oh, I don't know if I finished saying though. So basically what this video is gonna be is a like cut and edited version of the Crittermas crowd control Minecraft stream. Also, thank you, Lemmy. So we're working on the Junebug line art, maybe finishing, or who knows. And then the thumbnail. I do have to figure out what I'm going to do with my Valentine's adopts, because I feel like I have a lot of really interesting ideas, but no strong, solid framework of concepts yet with them, which is usually not how my character designs go. Usually it's the opposite. I'll come up with like an interesting like bouncing board, and then I'll just keep adding to it. Also, hi, welcome in. Trigo lurking, hello. My new art teacher is a furry, and how to make a fursona for our assignment, Life is Good. That sounds amazing. That actually sounds so cool. I've never heard of a furry art teacher before, but like, which, you know, surprises me considering how many furries like do art. That's so cute though. Oh, what else? I'm trying to think of other updates I have for today. Other than the VTuber is going smoothly, and if Forrest gets home at any point, he can show off his progress with it because I think it looks really good. You might not notice much of a difference because, like, it's mostly just the way... Well, that's not true. The last time that we showed it to you, it was just the eyes blinking. So actually a lot has been done since then. I still haven't managed to get a Toy House code yet? Hold on. Let me see if I have any more to generate, because I give them out on my streams. What the hell was that? Oh, okay. It was the Miss Piggy hedge. I was like, why is that hedge dummy thick? Excuse me? Anyway, let me get my toy house codes. I think it's like here. Hello. Okay, there he goes. Invitations. Cool, I have 2. Alright, so let me grab these, and I'm gonna put these in the chat, and just so everyone knows, these are Toy House codes, because Toy House is an invite-only website. If you would like to join, that is one of them, and then this is another. There will be 2 more next week, though, so if you miss it this time, it's okay, you'll still have another chance. I like trying to help people get into the site, because I think Toy House is awesome. What's Toy House? It's an OC, or like original character sorting web. Oh my gosh! Axo Talon, thank you so much for the gifted subs. That's so sweet of you. No way! We actually just jumped up close to sub goal. I guess it's worth mentioning that the sub goal for this time is another character design night like we did during Crittermas. So if you guys want, and unless you guys would prefer a art crit night, that's where I was gonna say, would you like that or would you like an art crit night? I can do that as a poll after we make it if we do. If anyone would need more codes, I have like 20 left. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, please feel free to share codes in chat if you guys have them and you would like to. Design night was so fun. Oh, it absolutely was. I figured I'd give you guys the option though, because it has been a bit since we've done an art crit night. But I think they're fun. They're like a nice way to like just help people out and do general code please. Yeah. Please feel free to share. I shared 2 up there. I don't know if those are used yet, but I can always refresh my page and check. I looked for 2 seconds. Why are we congratulating? Because we made a huge hype train level and are almost at sub goal. Alright, let's see. Looks like they both got used, so no worries. But there should be... I still don't get what's Toy House, just answer me. Is it funny? It's fun. I don't think it's funny, like, it's not like a joke, it's like a website. Basically you use it to post artwork of your characters that you've made. Like, for example, Critter is a character that I've made, and also me. So I post a lot of art of Critter there. I love both sub-goal ideas. I'm partial towards character design night though, because I missed the last one. Sorry, I just misread that 3 times, so it wasn't your fault. But I completely understand. The theme that everyone voted on for the next night is solar punk, so I'm pretty excited for that. I think that'll have a lot of fun potential with designs. And can I have a code? I gave out the 2 that I had, but if anyone else has them in the chat and wants to share, I think someone said, oh my gosh, Toasty Chai, thank you. Yo. Thank you so much. This is an exciting beginning of stream. Thank you, Toberlitz. Will the design night have rigged polling or buying like last time? That's something I think I would ask. I want to ask you guys if you want to do rigged polling again. Like, was that fun for you, or is it more fun to do it by like genuine democracy? Because I'm fine with either way. And I can do that as a vote after we do this to see which we would like. I love rigged polling. Oh gee, the Critterlings have invaded. I want rigging. Ruin the Clover economy again. Is this a new Adopt design? Yes. The character is basically a partner character to Cinnamon Apple. Because the theme for this month, I want to do fruit, so it's apples and oranges. Wait, here, I can make this a little more easy to see. I had a hat. What the heck? Why are you at level 7 hype train? 2 people were very sweet and gifted. I want to see Forrest throw for us again. He probably can. But this one is the main design I'm going to use, but I figured I'd offer this as a secondary outfit if we get to a certain point. I did that with Cinnamon Apple, where like, because the bid reached a certain point, I was like, you know, as thanks, I'll throw in a GB. What other sites are good for selling adopts, by the way? Twitter used to be good. I don't know, I use Toy House primarily. I think that's where most people do. I think if you do like VTuber designs, Twitter also still kind of works, but you need a following for that prior. How do you come up with character designs? Do you just go with vibes? Yeah, kind of. Since when is there a pet redeem? My boyfriend added that recently, and I think it's really funny. It's basically anything above a certain amount of bits, you get to pet critter. I could do an actual drawn hand instead of the hyper-realistic one, but I think the hyper-realistic one's kind of funny. Oh, music's overpowering voice? Okay, I can fix that. That's an easy fix. Ah. Oh, thank you for the stretch. I saw rigging and went, OMG, I'm rigging right now, but realizing you probably don't mean live 2D. Also, welcome in, Catrix. We were talking about poll rigging on Twitch polls. However, my boyfriend was just doing live 2D rigging earlier today with my VTuber model. I was saying if he gets home, because he's dropping our kid off at her grandma's, if he gets home in enough time before the end of stream, he can show off the way that the model's going so far, because I think it looks really good. Goodness, I did not expect to be gifted. It was really sweet. Also, here, let me drink because I saw a hydrate. Thank you. Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, but selling adopts. Yeah, I think part of it is having an audience. I think that Twitter's algo kind of suppresses posts now, so it's not the best for adopt designs unless they go viral. I think Toy House is good for consistency. Super excited about the model. It looked so good so far. Oh, the way that the head and the body move are so nice. I'm so excited for you guys to see. I'll have like an official debut night and like, you know, we'll talk about it online and stuff. But for now, I'm just excited to show off like piece by piece as it comes along. Blue Sky doesn't have the kind of algorithmic drive. Yes. So, but the problem with that is that unless people are looking in the adopt tags, they may not see your work. When do we get to see the model? Hopefully tonight if he gets home. So I don't want to open the file and mess with anything while he's not here. But he should be back soon. He may even be watching right now. Do you have a link to your Toy House, to your page on Toy House Critter? I do. I have... There we go. I have oh, Clownlings, thank you for the resub. It is the reference for Critter, so you can get to my Toy House page from that, but that was a very highly requested command. So I made a Forrest made a ref link for Critter, so now if anyone ever wants to know what Critter looks like. Hedgehog design is so pretty, I'm such a fan. Thank you. I love my hats. But yeah, now you can see Critter's ref. Someone should make a Blue Sky feed that's just currently running adoption auctions. That would honestly be really helpful. I feel like people would enjoy that too. Is that our hype train emote? What is this? Wait, you guys got that one. I got something different. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, let me see if I can find... This is what... That's not what I wanted to click. I like that Twitch, when you go to click an emote, it does not click the thing you were going for at all. What is this called? Interesting. This is what I got. Alright. A goose doing the gritty, I guess. I mean, that is what that is. Gritty Goose, and it's called Gritty Goose too. I was having, okay, I had a thought. Because Valentine's Day is coming up. Do you guys think, would you want to see, actually I don't know if I have enough time, because it's a month out. I thought it'd be kind of cute to do like shiny furret things for Valentine's Day. What is this song? I recognize it. It is Empire City Night from Sonic Unleashed. Hello. Well, so I was thinking of doing shiny furret because it's pink, but I don't know if I have enough time to do it. Please, muchly. Okay, maybe. If anything, I could maybe make like a washi tape, like a pink washi tape and some stickers. That would be fun. And just have like a little Valentine's Day shop sale. I don't remember how shiny furret looked. I wonder if I can like probably grab a picture. Washi tape would be so good, then we can use your art for our art. Yeah, that's, you know, something I've been thinking about a lot this year specifically. So I saw that Ethan just did a ping about TikTok. There's been a TikTok trend going around about like, I don't know what it's called. Saw someone call it Project Pan, and I was like, I don't know why, but okay. Basically, the goal of it is like to not buy anything for all of 2025, but not like food. Obviously, you have to buy food, but to not like shop, like to not get any things. So no new clothes, no new like objects. And I think that's a very extreme version of it, but it did make me wonder, like, if I was in any way with my store contributing to, like, environmental waste or, like, people's spending tendencies. So I think my goal for this year, for, like, the upcoming year, is that all of the stuff I want to sell in the shop, I want to make sure that it has, like, a purpose. Like, I don't want to just I'm gonna make the Road Boy acrylic charms because I think that people want to have like the full set of the guys. Do Fortnite skins count? I don't think so. The point of the trend is like to stop overconsumption and like your eco footprint essentially, because you don't want stuff to end up in a landfill. So that's kind of getting to the point of what I wanted to say, was that like, I think all of the stuff that I want to put in the store this year, I want to be sure it's stuff that people can actually use. So moving away from like as many, I think, like I said, I'll do just the Road Boy charm, but I don't think I'll do acrylic charms much after that. And then washi tape's cool because you can use that for designs and journaling. You can use stickers on water bottles because the stickers that we make are all waterproof, so they'll be fine going through the wash or going on like I mean, I even saw someone put a sticker on their surfboard once, and I was like, oh, wow, I didn't even think to use it for that. Stamps would be cool. Do you mean like rubber stamps, like the ones that you place onto paper, or do you mean like stamps for envelopes? Because I wouldn't know how to make that. Also, Milk and Cookie said, Project Pan, it's originally for makeup, something about not using a makeup product until you fully use the product, or not buying a makeup product until you use the one you fully have. Glad to see it's growing. Me too. Would you ever sell notebooks or journals? I would, but I would have to find a manufacturer that I really like. Like, I'm not gonna... one of my biggest, like, cardinal sins of making merchandise or, like, buying merch from other people is I hate when stuff is bad quality. Like, the art can be as cute as a peach, but if the quality of the product is bad, then I'm gonna be annoyed when I get it. So I like to scope stuff out and try stuff before I put it up. Like reaching the bottom of the pan. Oh. Also, no worries, Milk and Cookies. But notebooks, yes, I would just have to find a manufacturer that I like. I love your art and all the stream assets. Color from Cozy. You look like an art type Pokemon. Thank you. Yeah, Critter is definitely Pokemon inspired. Like, you can see all of my favorite guys in just this one design. All right, I have to make this button rim before I start trying to draw the inner details, I think. Putting Road Boy on a surfboard instantly makes you the coolest guy ever. You just made me realize I could make a Road Boy sticker that's like kind of graffiti-esque, and I think that may be on the agenda for the summer. Could do it for his birthday, because his birthday allegedly is 4th of July. Hamster burger, not made of hamster, but by a hamster chef. Okay, that's less scary. That's good. That actually sounds delicious. I would eat a burger a hamster made. Do you have like an art Instagram? I do. Hold on. I think the FAQ link that shows up at the very bottom. Oh, thank you, Chimera. Chimera got it. Allegedly? Well, yeah, it's because that's what Road Boy says his birthday is. Anyone here play competitive patty cake? I can't say that I've ever heard of it. Playlist? I got you, Frithly. I feel like this one, it's not bad. I feel like this one just sounds a lot like other ones I've heard before, so I'm like, it's fine, but I'll always share with you. Wait, also I just saw Nezzer Dreams came in. Welcome in. Shoe design is so cute, I would wear these. Thank you. That's kind of a big thing with my character design, is that I try to make clothes that feel like a real person could wear them. Because I think that, like, while I like fantasy clothing design that just looks really cool, I also feel like I think too much about how these characters would live to, like, put them in something that I know would be uncomfortable. So I'm like, unless that's, like, the kind of person that they are. Watching my consumption as a person is something I'm really passionate about, but it's also really tied to my OCD, so I've been trying to find a balance that doesn't end up causing harm to me. I get that. It feels a lot more authentic. I love the way you draw clothing. Thank you. Cough cough, Final Fantasy lady with 1,000 belts. I do love 1,000 belts in a character design, but also I'm like, I know you're jangling. I know that shit pinches. That cannot feel good. Oh, I was gonna say something else about my head just went completely empty. Oh, consumption, overconsumption. Okay. So I think I want to play along. I want to do this too. I've seen different versions of Project Pan. I don't buy makeup a lot because I don't get the chance to wear makeup around here, but I do feel like I have my little purchasing habits that I could easily break out of. One of them, and this is the one that if Forrest is listening, he's gonna look at me and be like, I told you so. I really like Sanrio blind bags. And I think that they're cute. I like the little figures. But then when I get the figures and I get a guy that I didn't want, I just have a plastic piece now that I don't want to do anything with. Usually what I'll do is I'll regift it to a friend because a lot of my friends like Sanrio. But every so often there's a character that just nobody really wants. And I think that that's wasteful. And so it sits around and collects dust. So I think this year I'm gonna not do any more blind bags, which is kind of sad because I like those. But it's probably for the best. Anything I could spend on a Sanrio blind bag, I could use putting back into the community and supporting another artist. I could use it to get myself a little drink, and if I didn't want to do that because I want to, like, eat healthier too, then I could use it to give to someone who's in need, and I think that that's better. Or save. I've been working on building my savings. I've been a mature adult. I would just find people reselling the blind bag figure that I want. Unfortunately, every time I do that, I look for it, they're selling it for like $20. I'm like, hello? You have clay, you can make the Sanrio? I can't make it as good. I made Substitute Doll pretty good though. I think I did really nice with that. Guess I just realized that the line art's almost done. Hello? How did I get done this fast? I don't even remember getting this far. That's fine. Oh, this arm kind of bothers me. I just realized it's a weird shape. People getting together to swap merch. Honestly, I do know that merch swaps are like accessory swaps are a thing, especially like in Lolita spaces. But I feel like that in furry spaces, that would be like such a cool thing to do. Because I feel like furries have a lot of shared interests. Not always, but like, breaking news, Four-Leaf Island becomes Sanrio 2 Electric Boogaloo. I mean, listen, I would love at some point to have a critter figure. Someone in the comments of the most recent critter art I did was like, good smile figure when? And I was like, you don't understand. I would do anything. I would get down on my knees and pray. I want to make a little critter figure so bad. I'm going to one next week for Lolita. Wait, that's so cool. Also, hi, Calypso. Hello, a bit late, but popping in to say hi and hope stream goes well. Thank you. And Carly said, I had an addiction to the Pusheen blind box, the Pusheen plush keyring blind boxes. I love them, but they just sat around. Then I got a cat who thinks they're the best cat toy. Exactly. I'm imagining sails that are movable like this wooden snake. That would be really cool. Critter stim toy. I would play with that. I feel like that's something you could 3D print, actually. It would require a 3D model. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not returning to those trenches. Maybe, I don't know, maybe if I really wanted to, like, if I want to be real, maybe I do need to make it myself. Didn't you make a critter sculpture on stream? I did not. I was going to make a sculpture of my old fursona from when I was a little kid, but it didn't survive because part of the stream was that chat could make me kill it at any point. And kill it, I did. Many times. I don't think that we even came close to finishing it once. The Blender trenches. I was actually in Maya, if that helps you understand why it drove me insane slowly. Like, I think that Blender is difficult, but Blender at least doesn't hate you. Maya genuinely hates you and wants you to die. Dude, I was doing subsurface scattering shit in Maya. I was doing, like... I got confused with the substitute doll? No, that's okay. Critter is basically the substitute doll. That's true. If Critter is the substitute doll, I am the furret. Does that make sense? Scrunkleface putting them in the next Bloomborough MTG set? Makes me want to rig furry models so bad, but I have to draw art for that, and I hate making live 2D art. I mean, not necessarily. You can find artists. I know there are artists that are willing to do live 2D art for experiments for fun. Oh, I took my glasses off and I can't see shit. No, wait. I want to pull this up. I just opened what Chimera sent. How did you edit that so fast? Stop. We're gonna get some insane edits. Supporting other artists is always good. Exactly. Chimera on X Games mode with that speed. It was impressive. Oh my god, I'm like squinting. I can't see. Sorry, I'm cleaning my glasses and I'm gonna get back to drawing. I'm saving this. I'm keeping this. Go my 5,000 open canvases. It's just a knife with my mouse. Oh, did you also put your hair up? I did. Yeah, so our daughter was over today, and Forrest and I are trying, it's like a speed run, to teach her, like, hygiene and self-care, because she wasn't really taught that before we got here very well. And I won't, and like, this is not to put her on blast or anything, like, there's no way you can generate knowledge that you never had. But there are some things that we're having to explain that we're kind of just like, how have you gotten this far in life without learning this? So one of the things that we do is Forrest will like do skincare routine for her after school. Like he'll help her put on like a face mask, help her. I was in the same position as her. That's the thing, I get it. I fully understand. It's just it takes some time. So today he did like a full skincare thing, did a hair routine with her, and then she took a shower. But I didn't know they were doing that, so I didn't get to shower before stream, so I'm gonna shower after stream. But I hate the feeling of like my hair on my neck when I know I haven't like showered it or like washed it that day. So I was like, I need to put it up. I feel gross. Know for a fact there's gonna end up being a channel in the Discord for critter screenshots. It'll be really funny though. I'm okay. I want access to the one channel. I just want to see. Dude, I'd like to be taught how to do skincare. It's really not too bad. Like so here's the biggest thing, because I've talked about skincare on Tumblr before. Everyone's skin has a different level of dryness and oiliness. So you have to figure out what kind of skin type you have. And also that can change. I used to have really, really, really dry skin. And then I went to having really, really oily skin. and then I went back to having dry skin. Now, part of that is because... Hello? Oh, okay. I got scared. I do absolutely no skincare because I simply do not care. Honestly, what I can say is that I think a lot of skincare gets blown out of proportion. Like, it's not a beauty thing, it's literally just to feel better. Like, I don't care about anti-aging, I don't care about, like, looking like I'm glowing, I don't care about looking dewy, I just want my skin to not be dry. Because once you have gotten used to having skin that's taken care of, it's like, oh, I don't have to feel stinging all day. Smooth skin? I have it. I don't really, that's not why I do it though. But yeah, since I've started doing skincare, I do have like smoother face skin. Actually, we met a trans man who came over to do our extermination stuff, like to do traps and stuff for our upstairs neighbors. So we had to let him in. And it was just a pleasant surprise, like, oh my god, another gay person, another trans person in the middle of nowhere where we live. And we were talking for a bit, and he was talking to Forrest first. Forrest had mentioned that he also had a partner that was trans. And the first thing that he said when he came in was, whoa, your skin is so smooth and clean. And I was like, thank you. And then he's like, wait, sorry, that's awkward. And now I'm like, no, it's okay. It's just really funny because it was like one of those things where I could tell he like, there was no restraint, like there was no like thought about that. It just was the first thing that came to his mind, and I think that made it sweeter. But no, he was really chill. But yes, allegedly I guess I have nice skin. That's what I've been told. I don't think, but that's not why I do it. Like I said, I do skincare because I like not feeling like dry. I don't like feeling like I wake up I feel like a lizard. Because some days during the winter, I do wake up feeling a bit like a lizard. Sorry, I'm trying to like get the side of this. There we go. Keep up the good work, Critter. Your lively poses video is so great. Thank you, Exo. Oh wait, Exotalion, you were the person that gifted subs earlier. Thank you so much. You know, I wanted to say, there's gonna be a shorter edited down version of that. Not this week, because this week it is a Minecraft video, which is what this thumbnail is for. But there's gonna basically be like a broken down version of the original long, like 2-hour VOD. But I'm so glad. I'm glad that the VOD was doing so well and that so many people liked that, because I'm like, if you can listen to me yap for 2 hours, then clearly I'm doing something right. I appreciate it. Also, I tried skincare for the first time ever after having surgery recently, and it made me feel like a human again. Oh my god, it does. Especially if you like haven't been able to like get a full shower in because you're running around and you're doing something, or if you're camping. Don't even get me started. Also, I saw your critter on Blue Sky or maybe Twitter the other day, and I adored it. Just found you browsing through art. Welcome in. Hello, Spruce Bunbo. I hope you enjoy your stay. You just missed it. I was showing off, or technically my boyfriend was showing off, Critter is getting a live 2D model, like a VTuber model. And he's actually the one making it. I have the art on this computer, I'm pretty sure. Maybe. Perhaps? No, I lied. Wait. Well, it's headless. Don't worry about it. Oh my god. Your face. There we go. What is that line? Okay, it's in head, clearly. Ah, it looks like one of the mouth lines floated off into space. Scary. I hope messing with... I just won't save. Anyway, peeled. Critter can make some nefarious faces with a VTuber. It looks so bald without its tufts, I know. Without the fluff, I was like, why does it look bald? It's like when you smooth a cat's cheeks, like when you like press them, when you pet them, you can scrunk them and unscrunk them. Oh, and then this was one of the faces because I just showed it off, and Chimera screenshotted it and put the knife over it. Alright, so this is like mostly there. Honestly, I don't feel like drawing that hand right now, so I'm not going to, because like why suffer more than necessary? And I don't feel like drawing the mesh of the bag, so we're gonna wait to do those things, but I will start coloring, because I love to color. One thing about me is I will color. I love when you do the designs, 9 times out of 10 you skip the hands. Shh, I always do them at the end, so it's okay. It's okay. I just don't want to think. When I'm starting stream, I don't want to think this early into stream. Like, I don't mind thinking about other things, but when it comes to, like, complex anatomy of hands, no. No thank you. Oh, I didn't do the eyelashes. I'll do that too later. Let's see, that bow's also green. Anything else down here? Yes, the socks. This is gonna come out, like, so nice. Like, I'm actually so excited for this design. At first I was a little shaky, like unsure of the line art, because I was like, does this character really look good with like kind of a thinner line art? Should I try a new style? But after I finished it, or like got mostly finished, I'm like, oh no, this was the right decision. This looks good. These designs are always so cute, they make me want to make live 2D models for them, but then I remember that's so much work. Catrix, I'm just saying, if there's ever a character that you see that you like, so a lot of these designs are for sale, but I am interested in getting more into live 2D, so if there's ever a character design that I make on stream, and this isn't just Catrix, this is to anyone, point it out, I will make the live 2D file for it, and I will let you guys have it as a practice file, because I would be, first of all, because I'm sure Forrest would enjoy having more to practice on, but I always encourage people to learn new skills, and while I am not capable of working in programs such as live 2D because I am mildly dyslexic, at least that's our best guess for why, I would like to encourage other people to learn, and I know that not everyone draws, but they might be good at the live 2D aspect, so I'd like to help that. I have like no practice with other people's art, no worries. Honestly, hold on. A live 2D model for all of us to have for fun, our little doll? Yeah, exactly. Like something for you guys to practice on, because then also you can swap notes. Live 2D is essentially taking planes of a 2D drawing and making it look like a 3D project.
Did you forget that we already had plans for that?
Huh? No. Different one.
Oh.
I'm saying I'd make the art and I know what you're talking about, but I mean like I would make art for a character and then give it to people to rig themselves.
Oh.
To practice rigging. No, I know what you're talking about though. Could you do a chestnut to give out? I actually might. I think Forrest wants to do chestnut himself, but I could open up the character files, or even we could do it with a fresh character. Hold on, I feel like I have my design files on here. There are a few of them that I'm like, I know this will sell, so I probably... Oh, I guess I don't have my... Sorry, I transferred my design files over to my other computer. I lied. Also, Coda said, why do I always feel bad about art but not the process, just the products? Probably because you're putting a lot of emphasis on like the final product and like your vision of it. The process is fun because it's like toys, but then when it's done, you are looking at it and you're like, oh, well, this should be better, this should be this, should be that. And I think that like, I can't tell you what to do to enjoy art, but I think that you'd enjoy art a lot more if you kind of like stopped caring about the end product, I guess, or if you are going to care, which I don't think is a bad thing, instead of feeling bad and beating yourself down, take notes about what you'd like to have be different and then change that next time. I thought perfectionism made you better? No. Perfectionism is harmful to you actively, genuinely. I think that what makes you a better artist is being realistic about your art. It's not good to never aim to improve, but it's also not good to shit on yourself so bad that you never have the room to improve, because you're not gonna constantly be growing on like a linear scale. Anyway, maybe what we'll do is I'll take a character design. Actually, the one character that I think of that could be a really interesting live 2D model is Mars, and I wonder if I could make art of Mars, like as Comet Mars, for people to play with. Do you do line art on separate layers or one layer? The lines for this piece are all on one layer, as you can see. If it's a really complex piece, like, for example, this thumbnail, I'm probably going to line critter on one layer and then line chat on another and then do the background completely separate. And that's just because there's a lot going on. But usually all on one layer. Perfectionism makes you halt instead of progress. Exactly. I'd love to rig some Mars art. I think it'd be really cute. Do hear me out though. Live to do you like or UA? This sounds like it's a poll time. This sounds like a poll. All right. Who gets a live 2D model? And then I could make it free to use too. Well, technically I wouldn't make it free to use. All right. Thank you, I'm always impressed by how clean your line art is. Thank you, Little Smack, that's really sweet. Also, thank you for the hydrate redeem. I'll drink while that poll's running. Where are the hands? I didn't feel like drawing them. That's literally it. I'm gonna do it later. Sometimes when I do my artistic process, it's like, so that's like what it's gonna look like when it's done. Sometimes when I do art, if I don't want to do something at the moment that I'm at in the artistic process, I'm just like, why do it? Why torture myself? No need to. We're not doing that right now, and I'll move on to something that's more fun. We do need more fat VTube models, so what I'll say is if we do Mars and people like Mars, I'll do Leica next. Just because I love Leica and I would like her to exist. Do not separate them. Is that Mimichi in the hair? It is! So the thing with this character when I made the design is I imagined what it would be like to have like quills for hair, and I wanted to design a character that's like kind of like, okay, does anyone know what like the phrase moe through helplessness? Like they keep kind of like getting into situations and it makes them kind of look cute in a sort of like sad, wet, sopping, wet, pathetic way. That's exactly how I see this character. Like, just kind of, you know, doing their best. Oops. But like, so like this piece of paper in their hair is the shopping list that they have, they were supposed to bring, and they're trying to remember what was on their shopping list because they don't know where it is. It's just in their hair. I think characters like that are fun. I can't, because this is an adopt, I'm not going to give the character like too much personality because that's going to be whoever gets the character. What size is your PNG tuber? I want to make one, but I'm unsure what size will work best. Are they a hedgehog porcupine? Is that why it's stuck there? Yes, they're a porcupine. And also, as for the size of the VTuber, I can't remember off the top of my head, but a good rule of thumb I would say is like, if you're trying to do a big model, the more size you have on your canvas, the more details you can get into the model. And if you're drawing in a really, really tiny size and resolution, you might not be able to get as many details into the model. Usually when I draw on a canvas, I go on like a 6,800 by 4,400 size canvas. Wear hands? I didn't want to draw it yet. I promise I'll do it later. I'm lazy. I'm not even lazy, I just wanted to get other work done because I don't like drawing the hands. It's there, don't worry. The bag's not there either. Honestly, I might do a version with and without the bag though, now that I'm looking at it, because you can't see the full outfit with the bag on. And from what I know about people that like getting character adopts, they love the alternate versions of images. I know a thing or two at this point. It's like a little wardrobe. It's like a dress-up game with your OC. Me observing the creature. I have a pixel art PNG tuber that's like 200 wide. Oh, that's true. If you're doing a pixel art character, I feel like the rules are completely different than they are for like an illustrated character. Speaking of alternate versions, this was the original concept art for this character. I feel like she really has changed just like quite a lot over the multiple iterations. Like, this outfit is nothing like this outfit, is nothing like this outfit, but like, I think all of them are fun. Clothing, it's like a free clothing gacha, literally. All right, let's see. This is Kirby music. This has got to be Kirby music. How did I know? Nutty Noon, Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Kirby music has such a specific sound to it, and I love Kirby music. I don't need that. God, there's so many layers to this file. These are all my reference images that I use for like visual inspiration, which I don't need anymore because the design's basically done. I just have to do... I don't really like this back view too, it's a bit wonky. I finally finished all my paid outstanding comms for the holidays, waving white flag on the ground. I'm so proud of you! Also, are you excited for Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 soon? I am, which is why I started playing Undertale on stream, so I'll be ready for it. I keep forgetting. We have to figure out when we're going to be playing Undertale during the week, because we have so many, like, active things right now, and I can't give up too many art streams, because that is the purpose of these streams, typically. Is Critter, the character, more of a biped or quadruped? Interchangeable. The character can be on all fours, or can be on hind legs. It's all up to what you want to do in the piece. Think about, like, how ferrets are. That is grommet-pedal? Is that a word? Wait, have you never played Undertale? I have played Undertale, but I wanted to play it for people that had never seen it. Their Critter? Yeah. But yes, I have definitely played. I am a huge Undertale head. Trust. Also, I'm gonna make this go like a little bit lighter so that I can just do the outline. Okay. Usually I don't do like kind of different colored eyelashes with character designs, but I actually really like how this looks. I think this is like just a nice little pop to the design. Does anyone... So I just said the song that was just playing was Nutty Noon, Kirby's Return to Dreamland to Scrimble. Shoving this shade of green in my mouth and chewing. I'm new, digital furry artist, and your tutorials on cell shading helped me so much, and now I'm on my second commission. That's amazing! Congratulations, Sawyer! Oh, that makes me so happy. Also, make sure you're drawing for yourself, too. I'm so happy to hear you're doing good with commissions, but it's super... I feel like I need to make a video on, like, commissions and, like, how... and, like, burnout and, like, managing burnout. I don't know how I would, like, structure that, but we'll see. But seriously, I'm so happy for you. Just make sure you're taking care of yourself, too. The grind can stop, actually. You can take a break, and it's encouraged. Gotta get back to work, but I hope you have a lovely stream. Thanks for the vibes. Of course, thank you. Please do. I'll try. I'll do my best. I would have to think. I want to make sure I have something to say that's actually worth listening to. Does that make sense? Like, as much as I love making YouTube videos, I'm never gonna just make something for the sake of it. I want to make sure that I'm actually, you know, bringing something worthwhile to the table. Is today your and Forest 4-year anniversary? So technically it is, I think so, but Forest and I have tried to figure out the exact date, and we have different dates written down. It could be the 22nd, according to a poster that we have, but it also could be today, so we're like, maybe we'll just celebrate the 22nd instead? 4-year island, yeah. It will be our 4-year anniversary soon, though, is the important point. And love you guys dearly, but trust I will not be streaming on our anniversary. I'm going to spend the time with my boyfriend. One more question. What program do you use for your PNG tuber? I use VTuber Mini. Is there a chance you could post... the inspiration mood board, or even just put it up for a second so I could screenshot it. So Toberlets, I actually put all of the mood boards for the completed characters on my Pinterest. This one won't be up until the design is done, but it'll be done shortly, so it should be joining it up there. And if you wanted to see that, I have those boards up also with the characters that they were designed for. So, to Toberlets. There's that. So Gummy said, "Hey Critter, I just wanted to tell you something extremely exciting. I signed up for some paid promo art for a game, so if I get picked, it would be my biggest paid drawing yet. That sounds awesome." Oh, joy to stay. Thank you. Hooray, of course. How do you go about making mood boards for characters? So I basically go down Pinterest rabbit holes and I save any images that are interesting, and I collect them in a big slop folder, basically a completely unorganized, unsynchronized folder of a bunch of different images that have no relation to each other at all whatsoever. As a matter of fact, I will grab a screenshot of the current slop folder to show you so that you see what I'm talking about. And from this folder, I will try to connect like images that I think look similar. And then after having started a board from that, we'll continue to look for similar images to build a character board off of. And Pinterest usually does a good job of recommending you like images. So if, let's say you save pictures of like winter scenes, or you save pictures of a lot of like, I don't know, soap bars, it's going to show you more of the same, or things that people who saved that also liked. So this is currently the slop folder's look. I'm not streaming on our anniversary. Yeah, you better not. Kicking you out of your own stream. Go kiss your guy and be homosexual. Thank you, Toasty. Cyclomatus, thank you for the resub. Oh my god, wait, how close are we? Hello? Hello, why are we so close to goal? But yeah. So, like, for example, if I had to make a board out of these designs, like, so I'm going to use red, right? I would probably put this, and this together on a board and do, and probably this, and do, like, a sailor-themed character? And if I weren't doing that, then I'd probably put these, and this together? That one's a little shakier, though. But that's basically until I have a lot of images where I feel like I have a solid foundation for a character concept. It's a genius idea to get new character ideas. Yeah. I'm like... Ow, hold on, sorry, I had a hangnail. Oh, and another one is I probably put this and this together. Those seem like they're similar vibes to me. But one of the character boards that I have right now... If I can find it... Well, first of all, I can pull up Jumino, which is the character that I'm working on right now. And then... Bless you? He's sneaksing in there. Oh, and then here's another one. This one I'm gonna do later. Okay, wait. Close the thing. Stop closing Pinterest. Okay, wait. So this character we did on stream the other night, but I've been finding more and more images that I feel like match them. Do you guys remember the reindeer character that we were doing, Earl Grey? I was finding more stuff for the characters board that I really liked. Honestly, what's interesting is the longer I've been doing this, the more fleshed out the boards for the characters get, because the first, like the earliest designs that I did actually have the least amount of images. That's such nice colors. Thank you. This is the one for Jumino who we're doing, or Junebug who we're doing right now, which I feel like you can see. Like, I feel you can really see the connection between these two. I'm gonna leave this character out for a second. Let me see if I could find a picture or get Earl Grey on this computer, because I want to show you how the board translated into a character design. I think it's fun. It looks like I just don't have it on here, though. Earl Grey, the one you got sidetracked making Reindeer Forest on, that Earl Grey. Perhaps that one. Alright, let me get it downloaded. Or I guess technically uploaded, then downloaded. I had another idea for a character design. I started it today, but I'm really not sure the direction I want to go with it. I think the colors are interesting, but I need to think of it more. Like I need to figure out what direction I want to go with it. I would just really like to have like a black cat that's got kind of like blue and red ornate designs integrated into it. The characters with big eyelashes, so pretty. Thank you. But I'll return to this one later. That's not Earl Grey though. Still downloading that guy. Me looking at every cat critter draws. Holy shit, Mars? That's the danger. All cats is the same. Alright. Hopefully. There it is. So this is the character design that I got out of this board. And this isn't fully done yet because I need to finish the clothing design, but I would say that this is pretty solid. Like, I'm pretty happy with where this is going so far. Oh, great, my beloved dolls at my desk. I need them so bad. I'm so excited. I think after I finish Junebug, I'll do Earl Grey because I want to get the character design done before the snowy season is over. Hell, honestly, if everyone's so sweeties and niceys, what I might do is take intermissions from working on Junebug after I get the base colors down and just swap over to work on Earl Grey. How does one join the Discord? I don't see it. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just !Discord, and then it should send an invite link. Blink so sweetly. I'm excited for it. The other thing we need to do this week is Cinnamon Apple. I had a chibi sketched for that character design, and I want to get that done too. But I think that won't be tonight. That may be later. All right. And then Thursday is Leica night because we're gonna do some Leica's Comet page work on Thursday. Slinks so neatly. Alright. This design is really cute. I'm really happy with this. I hope other people agree. I hope everyone else likes it too, because that's the important part. But if not, then I'm proud of myself at least. The shoes are so cute, the butterflies. Yeah. Because I thought like the butterflies looked like the bows in the hair and on the pants, so I thought it tied the design together nicely. I'm gonna make dinner. No worries, Lexicog. I hope it's yummy. My dinner tonight was a series of failures. I had a salad, and that was good. And then I tried to make a bagel with avocado on it, like avocado spread. The kind that comes in little cups that are sealed. It was bad. It had gone sour, so I took a bite and I was like, it's so tasty. Why is it sour? So then I just ate a plain bagel for dinner after the salad. And I'm full. I don't feel hungry, but you know that feeling where your food was like unsatisfying and like you don't need more, but you're just like, I wish it had been yummier? Kind of like just eating like a mushy PB&J. I made Japanese curry tonight. Ooh, that sounds delicious. We've been having hot pot a lot because it's cold, and I love hot pot. I'm gonna make udon, or no, tomorrow I'm gonna make natto, like the fermented soybeans and egg for breakfast. But I really want to try to find a good like udon noodle soup recipe that we can make at home. I think we just need beef broth for it. Hot pot is so good. It is. And here's the thing, I love going and getting it out because getting all the ingredients, like all you can eat, is usually pretty affordable, but they have electric burners that you can get for your home, so you can just eat it at home like all the time. And Faris and I like hot pot so much that we got that for each other for Christmas, essentially. Either that or I think he got it for me. I can't remember. It was one of the whatever way it happened, we now own one. So we do that a lot for meals. Like that's like kind of a staple meal of the day. Midday soup. I had miso soup and rice nekomanma style. Nice. Also, you never have to apologize or explain not wanting to clean another dish. We don't own a dishwasher in this apartment, and I miss our old apartment's dishwasher deeply. Nothing beats yummy things in broth. I cannot believe that I spent years thinking I didn't like soup. I became soup-pilled. and I will never go back. I'm so content. Soup is such an underrated genre of food. There are no flops, it's all banger after banger. What exactly is hot pot? I've heard a lot about it, but I've never tried it. So basically, and also what kind of broth do we use? We use mushroom or mushroom and beef. My personal favorite is mushroom and beef. But what hot pot is it's a big hot pot, like a heated boiling pot of stew or broth that you cook ingredients in and then pull them out. So for example, let's say Forrest and I are sitting in front of our little pot and we do rounds of ingredients. The first round of ingredients that we usually start with is either the udon noodles, just because we're hungry and they cook the fastest, or we'll do bok choy because we want to fill up on vegetables before we start going to like the savory and the more filling things like the meat, which are special. So you basically just cook them in the pot, wait for them to either get to the point where they're, you know, they've soaked in the flavor or they're properly cooked to your liking. And then I usually have like a little dipping sauce next to me. And the sauce is usually like sesame oil, garlic, soy sauce, and green onions. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I put into it. And then I eat them, and you just kind of eat them like one at a time out of the soup. And it's really nice because it means that everything is super flavorful, it's super warm, which is nice when it's the winter time. Even though I love food from Asian content, I feel like I'm terrible at cooking it. The only thing I can consistently make is Indian curry, but I feel like I screw up any stir fry I make. I am not the chef in the relationship. That would be a Forrest question if he is watching chat, but honey, if you see this, someone is pleading for help. Although anyone in chat is welcome to answer that question too, if you have tips. I am not a good cook. I have less than an hour to draw. I'm gonna cry. Coda, do gestures if you want. Do fun, like, quick time gestures, because then you'll feel like you used your time. Unless you have something specific that you want to do, which I understand. I just noticed Critter with the hot pot. That's me. That's me eating my bok choy today. Oh my god, I love vegetable. I haven't been eating vegetables as much as I should, like, until recently. And every time I say that, Ra is like, what? You're literally the vegetables guy. And I'm like, I know, and I'm dying. I miss spinach, I miss bok choy, I miss my peppers. But it's just because we hadn't been shopping and vegetables go bad the fastest, or like we eat them the fastest. I'll do quick studies. Also, I want to work on the fisheye piece, but low-key fish here makes me angry, so I don't want to do that. No, yeah, I was gonna say, don't aggro yourself if you only have a limited amount of time to draw. Like, enjoy it. Savor it. Don't torture yourself for no reason. Hi, fellow critter minnows. I missed y'all. This conversation is making me hungry. I'm sorry. It always happens that way on these streams. We always have people leaving to go eat dinner because they're like, oh man, this conversation, I'm starving now. Alright. I love the little puffballs. These are so cute. I was already hungry. You're in good company then. Okay, this for sure needs to be darker because that is like making all the details go away. Although maybe keep it saturated so that it doesn't get brown looking. Maybe? Yeah, there we go. If we all bring in an ingredient, we can turn steam into a hot pot dish. That'd be really cute, honestly. Turning you guys into minnow stew. I'm just making you a nice bath. Don't worry. I'm curious if anyone else in chat plays Palia. The food recipes make me hungry every time. I've never played it, actually. We're talking about stir fry. I have mapo tofu. I did not make it myself though, but it's really good. I do love tofu. I do love tofu stir fry. Forrest does like a spicy garlic tofu stir fry. We haven't done it in like such a long time, but that's like one of my favorites. Or just like egg fried rice is always good. The garlic tofu stir fry though lasts us for like multiple days. Also, I'd love to try hot pot since I've never had it. Do you have any tips? I would highly recommend anyone that wants to try hot pot for the first time to go try it out, because to prepare it at home is so many steps and kind of tedious. But the nice thing about going and eating it out is that they will have basically every ingredient under the sun, and it's encouraged to go with people to make it more like affordable. So try finding a place in your area, go with some more adventurous food friends of yours, or just people that aren't scared to try something new. And try anything that you're curious about. Most of them are all-you-can-eat places if you pay like $20 per person. So it's a little on the pricier side, but I find that it's always worth the price because of the quality of the ingredients. Time for me to rest and lurk. Junebug looks great so far. I'm so excited for her. My wallet isn't. Thank you. I appreciate the support. Beef? Oh yeah, the beef that you get at hot pot places is crazy good. Unlimited beef. That's actually Forest and I's like cardinal sin, is we'll go out for a hot pot and we'll just like demolish plates of like Wagyu. Because it's free. Like, if you literally pay $20 to eat all night, and you can just keep eating Wagyu beef until you're done. That's crazy. That is like a nice-ass dinner. God, I wish that were me. Partake in the Schmeat Fest. Oh wait, also Aaron said, tips for cooking dishes often depend on the dish, but overall, prep everything before you like actually start to cook anything. Put all your spices together, all your sauces, cut your veggies and meats, and have your utensils ready until you need all utensils you need ready before you start. I promise it'll make the cooking process easier and help you not feel so overwhelmed. Ooh, I completely agree. And the only thing I'm gonna add is also make sure your cooking space is clear. Because if you're trying to push around through things like old dirty dishes, I know it's hard when you're hungry and you wanna make a meal. You're like, I don't have time for this, I just want to get to cooking so I can eat sooner. So you should start preparing before you eat. Before you get hungry, make sure your workspace is clear, and you have all the stuff out that you need so that it's easier to cook. Also, yes, Fars loves the little Chinese sausages. Eat with your hands on the floor, never do the dishes. I love you, fellow Friday. I don't think that's advice that people should follow. Clean your kitchen before cooking a big meal. It makes it so much easier. Like, it genuinely makes the process so much nicer. It makes you actually enjoy it. Like, you feel like instead of fighting through like the woods, you're just cooking nicely in a place that's actually designated for that. All right, I would say this is a solid spot. Oh wait, I want to do the little pant decals first. My Lloyd. Hello, I haven't been able to catch stream. Welcome in, Scotchmoth. Hello. We're talking about eating, now I'm hungry too. I said that I didn't need more after what I ate, but I think that was a lie. That was a really sad, unsatisfying dinner. Like I said, the salad was delicious, but like I got like no good protein. It was just bagel. Critter, have you watched The Wild Robot last year? I haven't actually. I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it. Look up one-pot meals if you know you're gonna have issues with cleaning the dishes later. This is very true. Ramen, my beloved, you can literally just make it, you can eat it out of the pot you cook it in. Alright, this is a solid spot to leave this now. Oh, also, I've been playing my Minecraft Forever world since I mentioned it on stream the other day. And for those of you that weren't here last night, what a Minecraft Forever world essentially is like, you have a world that even if you make new saves and you do new things in Minecraft, you have this one that you keep coming back to and you keep adding on to. So I started one the other day. I started on the seed that I wanted to use for Crittermas because I thought it was a really beautiful save. It was like a snowy biome. Will there be a Lycus Comet phone case? Huh. I mean, I could do a Lycus Comet phone case if that's something people are interested in. I would have to look into it. I wouldn't want to mass produce something if I didn't think people would use it, because I don't like waste, but I will see. Oh, what was I saying? Oh, but my Minecraft world. I was playing my Forever world today, and I found the warden. Like, I found the warden's thing, like, in the cave that's right next to my home. And I've never found, like, it's like the deep dark or something. I've never found that before in a Minecraft game, so I was kind of like, oh, what do I do? I did manage to get through it without, like, getting attacked. The warden did summon once, but I managed to get away pretty quickly, so that wasn't too much of an issue. But I've been traveling through and I realized you're supposed to break those little things that are on the ground that, like, alert him. So I've been exploring. I haven't found, like, the main body of the city, the underground city yet, though, because I want to see all the loot that's down there. The city or the biome? You'll know what the city is if you've seen it. I know what the city is, and I haven't found the city. I think it's just the biome. I didn't realize that one could exist without the other. Would I be able to find the city if I keep looking, or is there no guarantee that the city will even be there? Maybe this is a pre-order item rather than mass producing. That is true. That's absolutely true. That or like a made on demand, because some websites do like a print on demand kind of thing, especially with something like phone cases. Trouble with that is that I don't love putting the production into other people's hands. I like usually having a pretty tight grip on that because I want to make sure that the quality is good. But that's where doing a pre-order kind of thing might be the answer. Thank you for the posture check. Pants I am so lost on. I guess I could do kind of like a brownish cream or a light blue. Like this kind of... Oh wait, that's gray. Well... What if I make the light blue that I thought that was? Hold on. I once found a glitched ancient city. In what way was it glitched? I'm curious. Sounds cool though. Generation made it 3 cities spawned instead of 1? That's crazy. Also, hi Nova. Meow. Nova, the art you did today of Mars is crazy. Like, genuinely Boo Boo Keys insane crazy. I was staring at it before I went live because I like it so much. I just needed you to know that. Does anyone want to see it? Can I show it off? Would you get embarrassed? I was crazy when I made it. It's so good. I remember when I sent that doodle to the like work in progress channel. I'm pretty sure you know the one, and you just went ow over and over again of Mars, and I'm like, was that what inspired it? It's okay. I posted it literally everywhere. Okay, I'll show the Mars. I can't show the one that I doodled because that's like kind of massive spoilers, but Nova knows. But the piece that he made is really beautiful. Look at this shit. This is crazy. This is crazy. Look how good this is. God, I love this piece. I need to like spiff up my toy house for my individual characters. So I have like the nice little info board, and then I can have like a featured art section because this shit needs to be put on front page. I love this piece so much. It's so good. I also really like the little hat. I just think that's so cute. I need to make a cannon. Sorry, I'm smiling at chat like, yes, everyone go crazy. Everyone see the art and go crazy. Also, your color usage is insane. Like, I know I said this earlier, but like your understanding and use of color is just on a completely different level. People say that I see sharp colors, but I think that they haven't met you yet. Fan art section of the Toy House. I do actually have a fan art section of the Toy House. I have, and that's where that's uploaded, but I kind of want to have like a nice, like a pin board almost. Thanks, Froze Up. Where's the Mars art? Wait, did you not see? It's right here. Sorry, I think I made it go away too quickly. I gotta go to the store lest my homunculus die forever. My chickpeas that I already opened. Critter can taste the colors. Also, hi Critter, welcome in, Night Bacon. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna go back to, very cute. Sorry I was off tab. No worries. Absolutely no worries. I'm gonna go back to doing Earl Grey. I feel like I want these pants. This is like almost, wait, that's fire. That's the color I wanted. There we go. This is like character design I feel is meant to be kind of like, ooh, now do I go darker for the jacket? I kind of want to. But yeah, the character design I feel like has to be, oh, that's really dark. I kind of like it though. Maybe I need to saturate the design a bit more. Okay, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. We're gonna work with it. I may do different versions, but we'll see. I wish we had more freezer space. I'd put so many pumpkin custards in there. Someday we will get this for you. Wait, that's fire. Is a quintessential character design experience? I think it's just like, you have to let yourself experiment with things and see if you like it. And if not, that's fine, like no loss. You can just erase it. You can copy paste and make the line art again and just do another version. That's fine. Custard? Yeah, he gets these like I think they're Korean? Chinese? No, not Chinese. They're Korean pumpkin custards. And they're like these little dishes that you put in the microwave. They kind of smell like popcorn when you make them. I mean, he probably could describe them better than me because I don't eat them, but he really likes them. He gets them every time we go grocery shopping, so. Sorry, I blended the Chinese sausages and the Korean custard in my head. Because both of those are forest foods, not me. The only problem is this might be too saturated. But I'm scared if I take... Ugh. Okay, I think I just needed to knock it back, like, a little bit. Well, what does that look like on my screen? It doesn't look bad. You know what? I'll make it a little... No, I like the darker. Gritty goose. One thing I definitely want to do is get some of this floral patterning onto this. I think I'll put it on the vest, if anything. Windmill Isle, my beloved. I gotta at some point make like an official stream playlist where I have like all the Sonic music, all the Koopa Beach and like Mario Sunshine music that I like, Bubble Lane. But I'll have to make, I want to make different playlists. Like I want to make a winter one and like a cold weather one, and then I want to make a more summery one. But that's one of my favorite musics playing right now. Oh, that's awesome. Also, this might be asking the wrong folks, because I don't know if you guys watch VTubers, but when VTubers debut, what do they, like, put on their thing? Like, on their debut? I know that some people, like, make the ref sheet for their character, and then they, like, are like, I'm da-da-da VTuber, I'm a this thing, that thing, my blood type is this and that, and I like this thing and that thing. Oh my god, he's so round. He's literally rotund. Sorry, Forrest walked in with the cat. Alright, hold on. Do I have my phone to take a picture? Oh no. Don't lose his orbular shape. He looks huge.
But he's not actually that big.
Look. Sorry, chat, for you hearing me piss. Sometimes they make like little videos of the model moving around. Oh my god, sorry. Pokemon Sleep just started singing. Alright, hold on. I'm getting the picture so I can show you Harbor. He looks so fucking big! Why are you rounds? Alright, hold on. Look at this guy! He's enormous, he's gigantic! You can't just ask someone why they're round! My male rat's become orb now. Look how big he is! This is like a teddy bear. Bode. Massive. I love holding him like a stuffed animal when I sleep, and I think he's just accepted it. I mean, he probably is happy because he's warm. It's so beautiful. My baby boy. Love his orange belly. Me too! He's so cute. Harbor has such a cute, like, fur pattern. So beautiful. Sorry, I'm staring at him. I'll get distracted. I love my cat. I love both my cats. Although Pluto is... Okay, I don't think I said this after stream. I probably would have had nowhere to. He's being turned into a Blender UV sphere. After stream last night, when I logged off, I got up and I just see Forrest standing and he's out in the living room. Hold on, can you guys see this? And he's like looking over his shoulder from the ground at me like this. And I was like, hi, and he's like, Pluto threw up, and I was like, oh no, where? And he said, everywhere. And I start walking around, and there's just... I don't know how else to describe this other than like car crash splatters of throw up everywhere. And I'm like, what happened? Apparently Pluto started throwing up and then got scared of his throw up, and so he was running away from it and then just threw up everywhere. So luckily, we have a carpet cleaner in our closet, so we did get to clean it up, but also that was fun to end stream too. Hit and run! He got terrified, I guess. He was scared of what was happening. He didn't understand. So he just started running away from it. I don't like that. He'd be me if I was a cat, sadly. I feel so bad. Imagine being a baby animal and not understanding anything in your world or anything that happens to you. What a sad existence. Mom, Dad, I threw up. Little idiot. He's just so terrified of everything. It literally took Forrest multiple, like, attempts to calm him down today because of how scared he was from that happening. And of course Harbor got all the treats that Pluto got too, because we couldn't be unfair. Okay, sorry, I got locked in drawing flowers for a second. Alright. You can come back to the floral pattern, but I do kind of like how that looks. I wonder if I do, like... Chat, let me cook. No, I think it would need to be blue. Or cream, we'll see. cream. It needs to be cream. And then I can put some of that blue in there. Yep, that's exactly what I needed to do. Just finished watching Look Back. What a fun little exercise. I hope you enjoyed it. Look Back is really good. It will also make you cry and scream and throw up. Okay, this now actually looks like a real sweater that someone would like own. My stomach is growling. First I was redoing a Gajinka design, but now I'm drawing different hair types. That's awesome. Oh, hey. So next week I think I'm gonna do another vehicles night. And I think I asked in the comments of the post for this week's schedule what people would like to see. But is there anything particular that people would like to see me do on Study Buddy nights? I think we talked about hair texture one of the nights, but I figured it's worth asking again just to give everyone a chance to say something. I've only read the Look Back manga. I love the manga. Muscle? I am really bad at Muscle. That would be a study night for me too. Birds of Prey is interesting. That's one I don't think I've ever tried. Hands? I could do hands. I don't think I have like a class I could teach on hands, but I could just do a study night where we draw hands to show people how I practice them. I think I've described before the difference between a demo and a study is like, a study is I'm working towards learning how to do something better, and a demo is something that I'm really confident in and I'm like, I can knock this out of the park, I can teach other people how to do this. Draw feet. I mean, I did actually have to do that for a unit in figure drawing, so I know how decently. Full body or maybe proportions, making interesting backgrounds. I still love the hair texture idea, yeah. Trying to draw a hand so hard right now it's beating my ass. Hair or anthro-human and leg posing. That could be interesting too. Okay, I've made like a little progress on this, and now I'm feeling lazy. Well, no, maybe not, maybe not. Hold on. I might have a nice little idea here. Normally, I don't do a lot of floral designs on characters, but this just feels right for this character design. Like, it feels like it should have them. Although I think they should be at, like, different heights almost. I need their outfit, I need it to be real. Listen, if you like it and you want to make this and you can sew, be my guest, please. Like, I genuinely would love to see some of the clothes that I design exist, even if I can't be the one to own or make them. But that doesn't mean I don't, like, I give my blessing. I would love to see these things exist. With the clause of saying, if you are a corporation and you take one of my designs and you make it real, I better be seeing a paycheck at the end of that, because no way are you stealing from a gay furry artist and father at the age of 26. But if you're making it for yourself as a person, go ahead. That's awesome. I want to see it. That's my only request, is that if you make it, show me, because I want to see it. Alright, yeah, solid amount of work to get done. Maybe put some, like, coat buttons. Oh, that needs to be gray. That needs to be grayer. Nice. Oh, yeah. This is looking good. This is looking good. I did not ooh, you know, I could do something. It may be too many patterns, but, like, I'm thinking about it. I could do patterned pants. Alright, let me think about it. Hold on. I'll try it, and if it looks bad, I'll come back to it. Pattern on the coat hem is so cute. Thank you! This wouldn't be that hard to knit. Just take a lot of duplicate stitch to get the lavender design right. Yeah. Okay, wait, that needs to be darker for sure. And maybe what I'll do is I'll put these on another layer so editing them is a little easier when I get to the overlap part. Also, because then I can change the color faster if I so desire. Might need to make this thinner, but we'll see. Okay. I'm a corporation, all my cells are unionized. That's kind of funny. Okay. Cool. Alright, let's see how this works. Let's see how this labs. Now that needs to be darker still. I'm in love with queer looking clothes that have floral looking designs. It is my love. Am I right or am I right? You're absolutely right, Panko Paws. It's a love of mine too. Also, this is what makes me so sad when people are like, oh, men's clothes are boring. And I'm like, it's not. It doesn't have to be. Please, I'm begging you, look at anything other than American fashion. For the love of God. Men's clothing can be so nice. You just have to shop not, like... I mean, not even the US, it's not just America that's the problem, but, like, American men's clothing can be so boring. I feel like I even fell victim to it here. Now, see, the thing that I'm unsure of is if I like the overlap color, because the overlap color actually makes it look like it's a bleed, and I don't think I like that. I think it actually looked better when they were all uniform. The only thing I could think to do is have the overlap be lighter, but I don't even know if it needs it per se. Crazy thought is, though, it might not need a pattern period, because I think that actually looks pretty good. So I'm going to leave it without, and I'll leave this as it is. Okay, lurking real quick because I have to cook soups. That's awesome. What about hot weather's men clothing? I think that everyone's hot weather clothing is bad. Okay, I'm gonna low-key rotten mood and sad, but the streams are always sweet. Good night, y'all. No worries, Coda, and I hope you feel better too. I hope you get to draw later like you want to as well. But I'm sorry to hear. Alright, let's get to working on this, because this video is supposed to go up this weekend, so we gotta get this thumbnail done. And this means this is probably gonna be bigger. Nah, I'm dying. Hot weather is not friendly. Night Coda, make yourself a little treat to rest. Yeah, make a tea. Or cocoa, because it is like hot cocoa weather, honestly. Alright, let's see. Yeah, it looks fine. The biggest thing with thumbnail art I've found is you want your lines to be thick, at least for the subject of your thumbnail, because you want people to be able to see it. So is the chatter grabbing you, Arlo? Perhaps. We're gonna have to do another crowd control night in the future. That was just too much fun. Your art is so cute. Thank you, Planet Bunny. That's so sweet. I see people comment on how clean your lines are, but the sketchy, unclean lines are also really nice to see. Thank you. I do the kind of unclean line art, like the sketchy line art, on my iPad usually, because I just make shapes by drawing something approximate and then erasing it back, which is what these little flicks you see everywhere are. But it has a charm to it, I find. I kind of like it. This is Monkey Ball. This is Super Monkey Ball. I know this song. 9 of 10, not enough cats? Do I need to add cats to the crowd of people? Why do you draw? I think because I didn't have anything else to do, and I didn't have any friends as a kid, I started drawing, and now it means a lot more than that to me. If you ask me right now why I draw because I like to. It's fun. And it makes people happy, and that's really the only thing I ever want to do for the rest of my life, is make people happy. And importantly, it makes me happy. I draw because I'm alive and I have to prove it. Yeah. I would agree. I think that's another reason I do too. Like, I'm here, so I want to mark that I was. Even if no one remembers it or decides it's worth keeping. I honestly don't know why I started drawing. It just kind of happened. I mean, yeah, that's kind of how you happened too. People kind of just happened. Like, you know, nobody was really made with a purpose. You might have been created because of your parents' ideas of who you would be, but that doesn't define who you are. So I think in the same way we draw. You don't have to have a reason to start. It's just you kind of liked it and you decided to keep going. That caught me off guard. Sorry. Not to be like you were an accident, but you probably weren't even. That was me. But my point being, hope the stream's been going well so far. It has. But yeah, the point being is that, like, the circumstances of why something happens don't define what it is or what it means. You get to decide that along the way as you go, and your answer can change as you go too. Well, I was, but you didn't have to call me. No, don't worry, Chimera. My man. Hold on. Us when we're both critters and we were made by mistake. The circumstances of your birth do not define it. Let's go, lab animals! Are we talking about the first things we drew? Well, so the question was originally like, why do you draw? And then got to the point, or got to like the, you know, where we started, where we're at. I think I started drawing because I wanted to make a magical girl anime as a kid, and then it just got deeper from there. That is a phenomenal reason to have started drawing, though. I think I wanted to make picture books as a kid. I think I really, or either picture books or I wanted to make, like, comics, like the funnies that you get in the newspaper. Which, I mean, in a way, I did end up fulfilling that, kind of. Alright. Gonna fill this in here. The other thing that's something I noticed with like line art for thumbnails is you really want to get like these dramatic dark areas of contrast, because it'll really like draw the viewer's eye in. Usually I'm like I shade with color, but I think in the instance of thumbnails, having a more almost comic-y or like graphic style helps with it. What would kid you say if they saw you now? Go crazy. I would be ecstatic. I would be over the moon with my art style. My art style now and what I make now is like everything I wanted to be when I was a kid. I don't think I knew I was going to be transgender, but I would probably be curious about that part. But that's also because I just didn't know that that existed. That was a really... That's a really good paw. Why did I... Alright, I'm not questioning it. How did I draw that well? I started drawing because Cats the animal was my special interest as a kid. Nods. Good special interest. Sorry, sometimes I draw something and I'm like, what the fuck? How did I do that? PETA, how are you doing that? I don't know, Lois, I'm scared. Actually, I can't do Peter Griffin's voice very well. That's what I can only do the wives. I can do Marge and I can kind of do Lois. I think Lois is worse than Marge though. Not the character, but my impersonation. I should go back to my roots and try to make pixel art in Microsoft Excel again. I didn't even know you could do that. I guess I can't be surprised though, because I used to make animations in PowerPoint. But also, hello? As soon as I went on T, I unlocked Lois' voice. No, that's what happened to me with Marge. I get that. Marge was the first, then I learned I could do Kermit, and then I kind of got Shaggy for a bit, and then I lost Shaggy. I'm still trying to get him back. Fuck, I just want him back, Shaggy. Can you do those impressions right now on the spot? No. I was gonna try and do Marge, but last time I did Marge on stream, I literally fucked my voice up so bad for like the next 2 days. Kermit is like... I can only do like the, "Heyo, Kermit the Frog here." But that's like not that impressive, because like, it's just saying Kermit's lines, so like, yeah, of course people are gonna be like, "Oh, that sounds just like Kermit." Okay, fair. Please don't strain your voice. Thank you for the interest, though. I want to try Miss Piggy, but like one of the things with voice impressions is that like you sound crazy doing them if you don't do them right. You just sound like you're talking to yourself weird. And I already talk to myself, and I'm sure my downstairs neighbors are like, "What the fuck are you doing?" If someone were to type a paragraph, I could read it. I could try to read it in Kermit's voice. It's like I can't think of what to do and do the voice at the same time. I need to be puppeteered, almost like a Muppet. Do not send the entire B-movie script. I don't think people do that anymore, but I realize I just ask people to send text to a chat, and I'm like, this is something that could happen. Okay. The Fitness Gram Pacer Test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it continues. The 20-meter pacer test will begin in 30 seconds. Line up to the start. The running speed starts slowly, but gets faster for each minute. You hear the signal. Beep. The single lap should be... I can't fucking read this! Stop, I was about to send it! Everyone's sending the goddamn pacer test. I once hit a perfect Luigi cry, and I haven't been able to do that since. Does Faris know what you're doing right now? Speaking in Kermit voice? Although apparently his ex started talking like Elmo while he was flavor blasted once. And that really scared him. If I'm remembering the story right. So I don't do Elmo voice. Help, why would you scare him? I just start doing it in like another room. And then he's like, "Oh, that was you!" And I'm like... Interesting me, lore. I once read the entire B-movie script that was copy-pasted into a group chat at 2 a.m. Why? You know what the B-movie is about! You know the B-movie. I assume you know the B-movie. Reciting oral poetry like Homer? I don't know if we can agree that the B-movie is oral poetry. I don't think that that's what that is. Hello, Riv Critter, welcome in! What is that emote? It's so funny! Fetus rat! Fetus rat! Hello? That's beautiful. I like that it just rocks back and forth. Hold on, I need to catch up. Rip Raid, what a wild assertion to join in on. I don't have my fetus emote. Hello? Can we have a fetus critter? With permission of Riv Critter, because that's the first I've ever seen someone do that. I don't want to nab an idea, but if you, Riv Critter, if you are okay with it, the chat has requested I turn my thing into that thing too. Only with your permission. Won't you do it? I fucking love this thing. What is this? Why are his eyes like that? What is this? Also, hi, I'm so sorry, I promise. How was stream? I hope stream was nice. What were you guys doing? Please, it's killing me. Sorry, I'm drawing the emote. I didn't draw Critter Lake. I just had to draw it. I had to get it out of my system. Bapping me. Okay, I can breathe again. Anyway, I hope you guys had a nice stream. We've been working on art. I've been working on this emote for YouTube, or not emote, this thumbnail for YouTube video that's going out this week. It was good just working on random stuff, but I love your work. Hello and thank you. I'm glad to hear. Oh, I was gonna say, I have a YouTube channel and I've been we put out videos kind of like semi-paced with my editor. Shout out to Andy. But we've been working on a Minecraft video because over the holidays, we did a crowd control Minecraft day, but I couldn't stop playing until I managed to build a house without dying. But every time I died, the world completely reset. We wound up streaming for 8.5 hours. I think that's the longest stream that I've ever done, other than the all-day Halloween stream that was a charity event, and I didn't stream the day after the all-day Halloween stream. Did you end up building the house? Yes, I did. I didn't. I am not a quitter. I built the house. It was beautiful. Also, I think it would make a bad video if I had given up. Not for any lack of trying though. People did definitely try to get me to rage quit. Quitter. Okay, that's good, buddy. Twelve's deaths, yes. Recall the immense cat abuse. Is it abuse? They were just dying. They were killing themselves. I was not doing anything to that. Part of the crowd control was people could spawn in cats with their name, but people spawned in so many cats they started suffocating in each other and in the walls. Because they would push each other into the walls and clip into them. It was so sad. 12, that's a lot less than I expected. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I'm actually pretty decent at Minecraft, says the guy that two of my deaths were self-inflicted by accident, and then one of them was self-inflicted on purpose, because I didn't want to live in the world that had been created anymore. That was the cat world. But, that said, I still think I'm pretty decent at Minecraft for someone that just beat it for the first time in, this year. Can we save the stream as a VOD if you can? Sure. Fuck you, says the fuck you guy. Would it have been 12.5 though? We had another half death because I blew up instantly on spawn. So that was the first half death, and then the second half death was the cat willful death. Yes, the chat spawned so many cats that I couldn't even walk around, so that when someone applied a levitation potion to me, I didn't even try to live, I just let myself die, because I was like, I don't want to live in this world anymore. Why are your feet so funny? You got flippers. Are you just referring to beating Minecraft just a few days ago? So I beat Minecraft last year for the first time in the summer. I had never beat Minecraft before. Friends, do I start working on a site revamp or work on a fursona? Fursona. Your site is gorgeous, and I want to see what you cook with it, but I want you to do a fursona first so I can draw you smiles. And then do the site revamp. I do not vibe with this world. Dies. The lethal tree was so funny. Oh my god. I honestly, oh, I have to do a thumbnail for the lethal stream now that I think about it. I should really make a thumbnail for just any Critter Cove lethal stream, general, because I'm sure we'll play lethal again. It's a fun game. But I think that one's also going to get turned into a YouTube video because that one is really funny. Okay. Yippee! If I can get the most of the line art done for this, then the coloring and shading... I mean, there's really not much shading because it's going to be flats, but like the special stuff will be easy. The only thing I might do is just kind of like... Just because there's no reason to have these segmenting lines. That looks nicer anyway. Yeah. I still remember in an earlier stream you guys failing to drive the company cruiser and it had you coughing. I think I still have that one saved. I hope I have that one saved because that was one of the funniest lethal streams that I think we've done. Technically I already started one, but it's just a concept and I haven't had time for personal art. Looking. Oh wait, it said I couldn't see Chimera. Hopefully I get to see the truck soon. Or I still never got to see the truck. We'll have to play again so you can see the truck, because the truck was very funny. I think we just kept getting killed too much to get the truck. Have a good stream. I need to eat. No worries. Thank you for stopping in. Wait, what was the truck? I missed that stream? So I can't go into too many details for risk of spoiling the fun for Chimera in the future. But Lethal added an update where you can get a company truck to drive around, except it's like not very intuitive, which makes it very funny. Oof. Back. I can do it, I can be strong. I don't know why the link wouldn't work. I'll send it to the character lab. Yeah, no worries. I'd love to see. Sorry, I just heard him hurgling. The only good thing I can think is if I'm getting bored of this, I could work on the sprite for Kettle for the art lock, because we never finished that. And I want to have it done for tomorrow since we're playing the art lock tomorrow.
Sorry, I was in the bathroom and somebody knocked over a bottle.
Okay, I was wondering what the hurgling was. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Dean. It's almost more like a van, like a U-Haul. Yeah, actually, that's exactly what it looks like. But if I can get the lines for Critter done, that's at least the first step of the process. And I have the colors picked too, so it's not so bad. Bah. This tail line. Alright, there we go, finally. Are the VODs caught up with the streams? For sure missed a few streams. So I haven't posted every single stream that I've done just because there are so many because of streaming 4 or 5 times a week. It would just be an astronomical amount of YouTube videos, but I do upload them by request. So like if someone in the stream requests something be turned into a VOD, I do. Or if it's like a special event, I think I'd still like to post the original Pokemon from memory from Halloween as a VOD, just in case someone wants to watch the entire thing. And then I could eventually do that with the Christmas Pokemon from memory too. Forrest actually can drive a U-Haul. He drove a U-Haul very well when we moved. So jokes aside, that guy's a good driver. Even though in the stream it seemed like he wasn't. Truck certified. I mean, his dad's a truck driver, like a freight truck driver. So he was taught by someone who knows how to drive those big ass 16-wheelers. Say break, thank you. Do you ever re-upload the old VODs, or are they gone forever? I was just gonna leave them gone, but if people were sad about them, maybe? They just feel a bit dated is all. I'd also have to re-download the videos because I don't have the files on my computer. I don't like how that tail looks. Lethal Company controlled with a steering wheel and pedals Forrest would do excellently. Oh, absolutely. The Tumblr post where you were like, today I'm not his passenger princess, but his passenger survivor or something. I was a passenger peasant. I was surrounded by garbage. Forrest uses the side console of his car. Not anymore, because he's been treating the car that we got much nicer. But he used to just keep a bunch of papers and plastic in the side seat. Oh, but I meant the art lock. Yeah. The art lock VODs are up to date. Don't worry. Also, sorry, I missed you say that the first time, so no worries for repeating. I'm terrible at doing this too. It's okay, I forgive him because I love him. I don't love having to sift through plastic bags to get into the car, but I will go anywhere with him, even into a trash can. Squalor. You can put them into a playlist, but not re-upload. I could do that. Listen to the New Year's VOD to check how bad I was. I'm so sorry. I remember everything except for the single time you asked me to drink water. Very selective hearing. It's okay, Carly. It was fun. I was actually just worried for you the day after. Maybe for the next time we do anything that's like that has any form of drinking, there needs to be a group hydrate redeemed, so it's not just me. Because actually, after that night, I didn't drink anything on New Year's Eve. I just enjoyed your guys' company. I was very hydrated after that stream. And no soju. Soju is potion. It's literally potion. It's delicious, but you don't realize how much you've drank because it just tastes like juice, and then it's too late. Also, Sly Violin is pretty good at drawing. I agree. I completely agree. I'm doing driver's ed this week, actually, so I'll have to stop myself from doing this even more. I understand. Oof, I gotta crack my back. Wait, what? I don't think I've had soju that tastes like juice. Maybe I'm just really tolerant to alcohol taste, but to me, soju does not taste like alcohol in the slightest. Also, thank you for the stretch. feel like the roundness of Critter's shape has been lost here. Hats off. Oh, what hat did I get this time? Party hat! Nice. And posture check, thank you. I was slouched a bit. I had peach. It was just soft, sweet peach juice. Yeah, the peach one tastes literally like juice. The strawberry has a little bit of an alcoholic aftertaste. And I don't like the grape. I think it tastes bad. Oh, this looks good. This is gonna be a good thumbnail. This is gonna be a good thumbnail. See, the way that you know you've made a good YouTube thumbnail is it looks good when you zoom out. Will Leica's Comet RPG Game Maker ever happen? Probably not. I don't know how to make games, nor do I think that Leica's would make a good game. There are other stories that Forrest and I have worked on actually together that we have thought about making into originally an RPG Maker game, and then we were talking about it and thought it might be more suited for a visual novel, because all of the like RPG Maker aspects were kind of just shoehorned in because we were like, oh my god, let's make a game. And then I was like, this doesn't even need to be a game. It could just be a visual novel. It's just the same thing. But that won't be for a little bit until we have some more free time, I think. I would like to, though. I think it'd be a nice project. Leica's Comet dating sim or friend sim in Mars case. That would be kind of cute, actually. Gah. The little, like, kerchief needs to look like it's being, like, pinched properly. I love making games and never finishing them. Beautiful. The Winter Cabin Minecraft stream? Yeah, that's what we're working on this for. So the VOD for this stream is already up. The full 8 hours is up. But this is going to be the cut down edited video, and I've watched it. It's only about 20 minutes, and it is really funny. Also, welcome in, Soren K. Fox. Hello. Generic Fox raid message. Last playing Fortnite. Were you guys playing with the Miku skin? I don't mean to assume, but I did see that they just put her in Fortnite, so I'm like, if you're on Fortnite, I feel like that's gotta be why. Unless you just play Fortnite and enjoy it normally, which is completely alright as well. I did not use Miku. Wendell user for life? Nods, nods, nods. It's alright. But anyway, I hope you guys had fun. If you guys have to rate and run, that is more than okay. We have been working on art tonight. And to everyone in chat, please go check out Soren K. Fox. Miku in Fortnite? Yes, she did get dropped in Fortnite. Did some art, then finished it out with Fortnite. Very nice. What were you working on art-wise, if you don't mind me asking? Okay. I love that slime headbang. And I was going to say, if you'd like to send an art text, you can. I think I have you permitted, hopefully. A personal piece, but I'm trying to get a custom painting style instead of using hard lines. I have a long way to go. No worries. Honestly, that's the scariest part of experimenting, is the beginning, when like you don't really know what direction you're going, or you know you have a while to go before you have something that you like the look of. But like that's the coolest part, is starting too, because you're over the scariest, like there's sorry. I think I have to permit. Sorry, Mr. McGrauld. I'm trying to figure out how to do... There's like a way that I can let you send a link, because I don't allow links in chat. But I know that there's like a... That's Purge. Sorry, now I'm looking and I can't find it. I can just do this though. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Chimeral. I sent it to Chimeral. Oh, perfect, perfect, perfect. Sorry. I was looking through the list and I couldn't find it. Ooh, wait, this is really nice. Okay, I know you said that you were worried that your painting style wasn't, like, you have a while to go, but, like, I really like it. I actually think this looks nice. The colors you used are nice, the soft... The biggest thing that stands out to me here is the rendering on the shirt doesn't match what I would assume the texture of the shirt to be, but this here on the cheeks is really nice. I think the other thing that you can get that maybe you're not quite getting just yet is the round of the ear. And if this is a light source, you're gonna have a bit of a harsher line on the top of the ears, and then kind of like something like that here. You'll even kind of get like a little, and that might be lighter. Hold on. I'm so sorry, I hope you don't mind me doing this. You're gonna get a little bit on the side of the head as the fur tucks into the ear. And then that back ear is gonna be darker too. Shading is a huge weakness of mine, but that's okay. Like, part of learning is trying something new, so, like, you'll get there. I don't want you to beat yourself up too much. I think you'll get it. I think the way you did the highlight on the hair is very clever. No, I was gonna say that's my favorite part. That's my favorite part, and then this really soft glow on the cheek is nice. Ooh, you know another thing you can do? And this is, like, just preference, if you want it. You can always do an eyelid. Anyway, that's all I had to say. Drawing hands is the hardest part for me. Like it's making a statement. It is. Anyway, I'm excited to see where you go with this. I think it looks really nice. Unless you wanted me to keep doing my little edits, but I don't have to do that. Wow, this is a character design we were working on earlier, and then this is a render for a character design we were working on earlier. I am being lazy and not drawing the hand yet, so I'll get to that eventually, but we got a lot of other work done. This is what I need. I need more critique. You know, you might enjoy. And I was gonna say too, thank you for sharing. I'm not selling Forest. I have a different reindeer character that looks like Forest. That is not that character. If you would like, and if you'd like to come in for critique, we have art crit nights, and I think honestly we're due in time for another one. So what it is I'll put out like a Google Forms link in the Discord server, and you can submit art to it, and I'll do like an hour-long segment for each piece. I won't get every single person's. I usually pick 2 or 3 pieces that I think would make a good stream and would be good general teaching material. But I would love to see your piece submitted. I think that would be really fun one to work with. Forest selling for $2. Auctioning the boyfriend. I'm not. He even said his. Okay, hold on. Do I still have the? I don't think I have the forest reindeer on this anymore. He said if you have to sell me as a reindeer, it's okay. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I think I want to keep your reindeer design. It's cute. Anyway. I accidentally deleted the wrong line. I'm just gonna be good and get the lettering done, because that's the part that's always the most annoying to me in hindsight. Like, this is the most annoying part to do, so if I get it done, then this is less scary. Can I put $10 down on the boyfriend? No! Does the art have to be complete to show and critiqued? Not necessarily, but the 2 things I'll say are this. If I don't think it'll be a good general crit, like the information that I'll be giving to the chat won't help multiple people, I probably won't choose it. And a lot of the times, incomplete art falls into that territory. Not always. Like, if someone is like, hey, can you redline this pose for me? I don't know why it's not working out, and it's like a sketch, that's fine. But if it's like a piece where it's like, I don't know what direction to go with this piece, can you give me advice? I probably can't do that, because that's very specific to you and does not help anyone else in the audience as much, if that makes sense. I try to do things that are like overall art information.